So yeah, end of a mini era, really. This is our first harvest, and it's been an ongoing harvest really for the last sort of 3 or 4 months. We've been taking all sorts out of these beds, but I've done the final clearance on the majority of the beds now in readiness for the winter plantings. And so it was majority of it, in fact it was all really cabbage, and the cabbages have been taken. In fact, if anybody wants a cabbage, come down here, look at the state. Look at all them heads, hey? Like Genghis Khan's birthday party, isn't it? All them heads of his fallen enemies. So yeah, I just took them all out because to be honest with you, the beds were becoming like a slug fest. It was like a factory for creation of slugs, and there was nothing much you could do about it. I mean, I've filled 3 bags with all the leaves that I've taken off to get down to the heads, and a lot of them had started to rot because the slugs have been eating them. The water's got into them, and it started to sort of fester and rot. So I've had to take it all off, give them a good clean, get it back to the fresh stuff. But look at all them leaves there just taken off. Now, if they'd been healthy leaves, and if we'd still had the juicer, because the juicer's packed in, I could have juiced up about half of them because they weren't all knackered, and done something with them in the form of juicing, veg juicing. But as it stands, it's just waste. It's just compostable waste, which is what it's going to end up as. I've got some there that definitely do need to go in. I was supposed to be putting them in last week, and they're still in this bed number 1, which are cauliflower. There's 3 cauliflower, there's some lettuce there's some beetroot, probably about 5 or 6 plants of beetroot I'm going to chuck in somewhere, and spinach as well in there. So yeah, I'm going to fill up one of the beds with all that carry on. And I'm not going to put it in there though, because that's where the club root was. I've looked in some of the other ones, and there's not the issue with the club root, because I mean, this is one of them here. That's not too bad. I can't see much in the way of club root on that. Perhaps a slight touch of it, but there's not much. And if I remember rightly, which I do remember rightly, when we put the amendments in there, we did put lime in with it. We put some lime in with that, garden lime, along with like perlite and all sorts of stuff. It's all really, technically, we didn't do it correctly for brassicas and cabbages, because you're not supposed to have a loose soil, but this was a loose soil. It was a loose soil mix in there, really. It was mostly just compost, bloodfish and bones, some organic chicken manure, perlite, and lime went into that. Chucked all sorts in that. But yeah, but the club root issue isn't, or wasn't, anywhere near as bad as it was with the pak choy. Some of these are quite a size. I mean, look at that. I mean, when that's big as Jeff Capes' head, that one. They're all decent veggies, them. Nothing wrong with them. Very deep purpley red colour there. Very dark, that. Almost black like the eternal pit of my soul. And these ones are different sort of a more conical, larger, slightly more conical variety. And these are the sort of round-head ones, which are a nice colour. They're nice, really deep purple colour. Smoke on the water. And that's just a standard stonehead cabbage. The last of the stoneheads. That we've had about 10 of them off over the last 4 months. We've had loads of cabbages. I put too many cabbages in, and they're all over the place, the cabbages. Next year, not too many cabbages. We couldn't eat them. We're giving them all away, which is a waste of time, isn't it? And the pak choy cabbages as well. Same with them. Same script. Because I think we've only actually had about 10, but we've had about 40 on the flaming plot, so we've given about another 10 away of them. You just can't eat them quick enough, and a lot of them went to bolt. They all bolted through the summer months. So that was a pain in the arse. What they are the broccoli or the calabrese, the remainder of the calabrese. But they've got perfect leaves on them. Now our next door neighbour is a vegetarian. Let me just show you the quality actually of those plants. We're not going to get any more heads of broccoli off it. But although it's got sawdust on it, that'll wash off, won't it? The leaf quality is fine. There's hardly any damage at all to the leaves of that plant, or those two plants, which can be juiced. Or they can be cooked in the same way that spring cabbage can be cooked. You know, like leafy greens or whatever they call it. At the beginning of spring, the leafy greens, before they head up into cabbages. Nothing wrong with them, you can eat them. So I wonder if she's got a juicer, the girl next door. If not, as I say, you can eat them in the leaf form. Not a problem with that. I'm going to be doing a potato reveal either this week or next week, because look at that, that's all diabetic. In fact, I might do that this weekend, that one. Don't expect too much in the way of heavy crop from that, because I did it totally wrong. I just chucked a spud in, a shop bought potato in, King Eddie's, and it's only about a third filled, that bucket. So if we get anything off it, it's a bonus. And it was all the sort of spent compost that we had. No amendments went in it, no extra nutrients went in it, so it'll be rubbish, but it'll show you again. In fact, I might not even show you, because I've already done that before, where I've shown you how not to do it. I'm going to save it, I think, until the time when I can show you how to properly do it. When I do it the HGV UK Here We Grow way. On them. Not got my tooth in either today. So all this needs chopping out as well, because it's getting the diseased leaves, and we don't want that, do we? So we'll take all that out today as well. In fact, I might cut this now and show you that cleared. There you are, Kira. Get your pans out, love. Plenty of rhubarb for you there, Kira. So I'm going to continue to clear that bit out there, get shut of it. It grows back like a bloody weed anyway. Anyone that can't grow rhubarb, there's something up with them, because it's like a flaming weed on here. I'm chopping that every couple of weeks, back to that, and it just comes back again, and gives you that a king's feast of rhubarb. So yeah, clearing them all out. It's all be nice and cleared out for tomorrow. I'm not going to show you any more of that today, because Mick's just turned up again with Sandra. So I'm going to have a bit of time with them, a bit of a chat and everything, and then go back to our house and get something for tea. And there we go. Right, sound brilliant, fantastic. Have a wonderful rest of the weekend, and we'll see you all again, probably tomorrow. I'll show you all the cleared beds out. I'm going to finish off polishing off some of these pathways as well, and just making it all nice and tidy. This may well come down, if I get a chance tomorrow, this may well come down this week, because I've never been really happy with that. So that may all come down, and a lot of that fruit coming out. I'll dig it all out, leave some bushes up at the top for people if they want to take the bushes, they can do. I'll be taking some more of those blueberries, because I bet there's some more ripened up now on here. Shall we have a quick look before we go, boys and girls? We'll have a look. How we're doing. It's like bloody jungle in here, an absolute jungle. It's ridiculous, the amount. Ah, there's some more blueberries there. Let's get them. I should eat them now as a snack. Hopefully next year. I mean, these blueberries are definitely going to be staying in. And what I might do on the rejig is extend these blueberry beds all the way along there, and have them 4 foot by 16 foot blueberry beds along there. And Mr. Death, as James calls him, the scarecrow, he can look after them for us. But yeah, I'm thinking, I'm pretty much certain that I'm going to be taking this cage out. It's always done me head in this. I've never been satisfied with it. and we can reclaim all this timber for a repurpose down the line. It's a terrible, terrible situation here. You can't weed it. You can't keep on top of the weeding. It's very poorly designed by my foolish self. So anyway, yeah, I'm not going to be a downer on it. It's just one of them things, isn't it? Hey, it's only growing stuff, isn't it? Some you win, some you lose. And so we'll catch you later. I'll leave you with a lovely picture of... Not leaving you with a picture of my toothless gob. What can I leave you with? Not leaving you with the ladies again, they're getting a bit boring. I've got to get Alan sorted out. Alan Titchmarsh, we signed photo of Alan. He's got to be all framed up again in the shrine that I'm building to him inside the tiki hut. I'll leave you with the tiki hut, actually. Alright, have a good one. We'll see you later on. Ta-da now.